Today, I want to talk about buying different tools as well as applications. Can you ever have too many tools and applications? Not when you buy them from #legal.com. Well, that's true. But seriously, so many times I had a salesperson come to me, maybe owner of the company, like a high-level executive, or just different people who work in the company come to me asking me, like, Nikolai, do we have this specific tool we need to convert from EMLX to MSG for a client? Or maybe they would ask me, hey, we have a client who used to using iConnect. Do we have iConnect so we could take their data and load it there for them so they could have a review experience that they're already familiar with? So today I want to talk about some of the considerations of buying lots of different tools as well as applications. So the way I like to think about it is, what is the ongoing cost of keeping the tool around? That's probably the biggest factor. So when it comes to different tools, for example, if you need to convert OLM or EMLX to a PSTs, or maybe you need some kind of file rename utility or something like that, cost having them is pretty low. You just buying them, there may be a one-time purchase or a cheap yearly license. And so those are what I would call small, simple tools that you would use on a day-to-day basis. And when you have those, you basically can never have enough. There's always going to be some kind of request. Someone's going to send you, oh, I have an M box, but I need something else. Can you guys do that for me? And sometimes requests like that makes no sense because you just load it for review, but their clients are going to say like, no, look, I just need this conversion done, right? And so in order to accommodate, you could be buying up a bunch of these little tools that have pretty much a single use, like a convert to do something, and they don't cost anything to maintain. So in that case, I would say no, just buy them. If you have a salesperson comes in and says we need to convert, just get the tool, do the conversion, build a client, and you'll have that tool for the next time you need to use it. Now, when it comes to applications like processing applications, document review applications, I would say the situation is different because those cost a lot to maintain. So even though you could justify purchasing something for the request that client has, like they say, okay, I have this project, can you just buy this so I could use it? Well, you have to consider how much it's going to cost in the long term, right? You have to probably have additional servers. Someone has to maintain those servers, back them up, do all these things. And you need IT staff to do it. So if someone comes in and says, I want to do a review in this tool that you don't have, you probably don't want to be buying that. And some salespeople are going to be like, no, but let's get it anyway, because now we have so much more to offer to our potential clients, right? So now we have that. But that causes other problems too. Now you create a lot of confusion, right? So when the client says, I want to do this, now you say, well, you could use this, or you could use this, or you could use that. Which one's the best? I don't know. They're all different. Just pick a random one, sort of thing. So what I think you should do is have a primary application that you're going to be recommending in that case. And that's the one you're going to be offering to most of your clients, and the other ones could be sort of hanging around on the side, provided, of course, they don't cost too much to maintain. And the last point I wanted to mention is when you have too many applications that you offer into your clients, you're not expert at any of those tools. It's much better to have your team trained in one particular software that you're able to properly recommend, train on, troubleshoot, and work with clients on, as opposed to having many different applications. And then whenever a problem comes up, you have to call up tech support and you don't know how to fix, you don't know the ins and outs, you don't, the exception that would be, of course, is if you have multiple teams in your company. So you could have one team dedicated to iConnect, one team dedicated to relativity, one team dedicated to something else. And then each team is going to be experts in those specific applications. But unless you have that, in my opinion, it's best to pick one application that you're going to stick with and make sure you and your entire company are experts at that tool. They're certified and they know how to troubleshoot and do pretty much everything with that application. So what do you guys think? Is having one or two proper review or processing application enough to stay competitive? or do you need to support like 3 or 4 or maybe more? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube. I will see you next time.